Is there some risk in entrepreneurship? Okay, yes. But you know what? Risk-free entrepreneurship really implies that there is a systemized method that we can apply to successfully launch businesses and maximize their value. We can do that in such a way that the risk of you not doing it becomes greater than the risk of you actually doing it.
Grow slow. Counterintuitive, but keep growth slow so that you can pay for it in today's dollars. Do not pay for growth with tomorrow's money. And if that means you have to grow slower than you would like, accept it, because you're better off that way. So we're going to grow slow, keep growth in check.
If failure is painful for you, you're less likely to walk away. So in my management team section, I'm gonna illustrate how failure would be painful to me. I want to illustrate that I've got skin in the game. I am vested in the success of this business, and I will make it work no matter what.
There's an important term I'm pretty sure none of you have ever heard this term. Do you know what they call people who come up on the first page of Google? There's a special technical term for it. It's called a millionaire.
So, I know it's probably a lot to take in on the financials, but one of my goals was to eliminate the fear that some of you may have about the financials. By going through this process, I can talk to you intelligently about my financials and with some credibility. I don't have to be right. I just have to be credible. And as long as I'm credible, that's all that matters. Because if I can show you a marketing system that generates consistent revenue, coupled with a management team that can bring this forward, I am so going to be successful. I don't care what we do with Excel spreadsheets. I'm going to be successful. And that's the point, all right? So we're going to give you these tools. You guys will have access to them and all that stuff.
What we're talking about extends into our business life, right? And so when we talk about going to Cuba and becoming the first person to export cement there, or we talk about exporting jeans to Senegal, we have got to establish the relationships first, right? Everywhere in the world except America is relationship driven.
So if in your marketing plan, in your marketing section, if you can show, here's how many leads, appointments, and sales I will generate, here's the exact tactics that I will do to hit that outcome, that is compelling. And I will tell you that so few, by far, business plans, so few of them actually even attempt to do this.
And I alluded to this earlier. My biggest hope is to have a check that I can't cash because I don't have a bank account yet for that company. I love doing things in need process orders. I have a check. I've sold something. Oops, I better go get a bank account. Oops, they won't let me have a bank account yet because I haven't registered this company with the state yet.
Let me rephrase what you said, right? You said the seller may. I'll say the seller does. There are always hidden problems in a business that the seller's not telling you. Always, always. And I'm not saying the seller's a bad person, and I'm not questioning that person's ethics. What I'm saying is they're trying to sell you a business.